Steve, damn it, look at the situation you put us in.
Oh, hey peoples, what's going on? Welcome to AI Dungeon, where apparently there's a guerrilla war going on in a Minecraft server. That's what the comments said that invited me to play this prompt, so we're gonna read about that in a second, but I just want to clarify my name is Steve Harvey because, you know, Minecraft involves a lot of people named Steve, and Steve Harvey, I decided, was my favorite Steve. My second favorite Steve is Steve Rogers, but he's fictional and doesn't have as nice of a mustache. Although there has been that picture of Mr. Chris going around on the internet when he has a mustache, and I gotta say, it's looking pretty nice. You keep it up. Anyhow, let's get into the prompt. It's a regular day in the Minecraft server. A group of people are in a server guerrilla war. The two sides are the Peacekeepers and the Grindstoners. Out of nowhere, a Peacekeeper gets sniped by a modded crossbow that shoots TNT. And then it just says, oops, like it was an accident, but I feel like the word sniped implies that it was not an accident. The Peacekeepers, being the idiotic, altruistic idiots. What is altruistic? Hold on. Is that a word I can say? Showing a disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Unselfish. So, being the idiotic and unselfish idiots that they are, send another group to destroy the grinder outpost where the culprit is located. I don't think that's supposed to say altruistic. I think that's supposed to say a word that I refuse to say on my channel. So shame on you, Terror Tubby. Shame on you for saying the naughty words. At least you were trying to. We know your true intentions, okay? Because I've read your prompts, and that word right there is a little bit too advanced for you, I feel. I mean, I say that. What I really mean is that it's too advanced for me. So anyways, looks like you named yourself Necrovanth. I'm sorry, the Necrovanth. And he said, you ain't taking me alive, Peacekeepers. You charge a Peacekeeper and pull out your sword. The others in your group rush to your aid and start hacking at the Peacekeepers. Then it says that he slams one of the Peacekeepers' heads against a grindstone. Oh. One of the Peacekeepers flinches and drops his weapon. He tries to run away, but you stop him by slamming his head against the grindstone. You pull out your sword and stab him through the neck. Oh my god. There's a lot of slamming people's heads on grindstones right now. He then bonked another with his second modded weapon, a nailed baseball bat. I'm sorry, is this Fallout or is this Minecraft? A nailed baseball bat? What? The Peacekeeper's armor protects it, but not its head. You bonk it once, twice, 3 times, and finally break through the skull. Holy shit. Wow, this is escalating extremely fast. And then he just starts laughing. It says, ha, 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 ha. The Necrovanth hacks into the fleshy part of the Peacekeeper's arm. Blood pours out, and a leg is hacked off. Then the Necrovanth starts chopping the rest of his arm off. Ow, okay. Then he said, thanks admins for installing the gore mod. You will regret that. Or, you will regret thag. My mistake. The Necrovanth starts chopping up the rest of the arm. It takes a second for him to notice the splatting blood on his body. Oh my gosh. Do you guys think that this is my fault? I can't help but thinking that he gets motivated by the things that I've done in my past episodes, and therefore I've created a monster. This is getting out of hand already, and I'm like, what, 2 minutes into this episode? I haven't even typed anything yet, and this is probably the most violent episode so far. Anyways, I am the mighty leader of the Grindstoners, he says. He wipes off the blood and proceeds to carve up several Peacekeepers in an ad hoc commando group. In fact, if I know what that means. When some of them attempt to flee, the Necrovanth slices them open. Of course he does. So now I'm in a predicament, okay? See, last episode, I went out of my way to kill Mr. Terratubby here, who is the Necrovanth in this story, and I feel really bad about that. So at the beginning of this prompt, I was like, okay, well, I'll help him out with his crusade in this episode so that it's gonna be even from last time. But then I read through this story, and it looks as though I've created a monster. So I somewhat feel responsible for this and feel like I should be putting a stop to him. But I don't know, it's such a tough decision. Real quick, I wanted to tell you guys this because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. If you haven't watched the last episode, you should watch it first and then you'll understand this joke a little bit better. It's the one with Jesus, or I don't even know what I named it. Westbot, what did I name it? Okay, thanks. Anyways, the way I ended the story in that prompt was by murdering the creator of the prompt, and then he came back like 2 days later after reading through the prompt and just said, you after reading how I killed him. I found that really funny. But anyways, I'm gonna flip a coin to see which side of this war I'm gonna be on. If it's heads, then I'll help the Necrovanth murder all of the peacekeepers. If it's tails, then I will destroy the Grindstoners and the very evil that I have created within the Necrovanth. Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
Alright, you're in luck, Necrovanth. You don't die today. Actually, there's a very good chance you might still die. I might end up killing you at the end for fun anyways. But you know what? For now, you get to stay alive. Take it or leave it. I said, Necrovanth, I'm here to help. What do I do first? Says he quickly tells me what to do. Just imagine Steve Harvey comes in. He's like, alright, what do I do? Necrovanth quickly tells Steve what to do. Steve takes out his phone and starts recording the fight. And Necrovanth begins chopping up the peacekeepers. And then Steve just mutters, the grinders. It says Steve utters the grinders, but I feel like he utters it like this. Ready? Alright, sorry. I'll never do that again. Sorry. That was probably really horrific for all of you. I just said, yeah, beat his ass. Woo! Steve starts recording. Necrovanth grabs his phone out of his pocket and starts recording as well. Grinder, are you ready to be replaced? Ha 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 ha. I don't even fucking know who said that. I said, hit him with the 360 no scope. The Necrovanth begins spinning around as he chops up the peacekeepers. And then it says, Ree! That really hurt. I really regret doing that. I just really wanted to embrace the character, you know? And it backfired. It backfired big time. My throat is bleeding. And not in a good way. I just said, look at this Beyblade bitch go. The grinders begin chopping the legs off of the peacekeepers. The peacekeeper screams in pain as he loses balance and starts falling to his death. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine he's losing balance. He doesn't have any legs now. Alright, I gotta shake things up a little bit. This is too easy for Necrovanth. I said, just then a horde of silverfish crest a nearby hill. They're here to kill orphans and eat ass, and they're all out of ass. You drop your phone and start running towards the silverfish. No, don't do that, Steve Harvey. Why? Hey, wait up, Steve Harvey yells. The silverfish see you and begin to follow you. Why are they following me? Are they gonna kill me? Steve, damn it. Look at the situation you put us in. Okay, so here's the situation. I said I heard Necrovanth is an orphan because I wanted to see if the silverfish would kill him. You know, because they're all out of ass to eat. But then Necrovanth also started typing and he put, thank you. The silverfish swarm moves as fast as lightning. You try to draw your sword, but the Necrovanth swoops in and chops up some silverfish while Steve Harvey tries to find his phone. The grinders finish off the peacekeepers. What's next? Steve Harvey asks. You and Steve Harvey look at each other and then raise your weapon to the horde. Go! He said, if I want to list character traits, use the pin tab. That sounds like a lot of effort, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell him what's up. I replied to him and said, I'm not gonna stop until you get mauled by the silverfish. At the very least, I'm honest. I just said, hey silverfish. Necrovanth said, you guys are stupid. The silverfish proceed to swarm your mouth. I'm gonna point this out real quick. It has proven many times that you in this story is Necrovanth. So when it says you, it's talking about Necrovanth. I'll just go ahead and automatically substitute that for you. So like this sentence would be, the silverfish proceed to swarm Necrovanth's mouth. Necrovanth starts hacking and slashing them while they try to swarm into your nose and ears. Steve starts making funny noises. Can you find a clip of Steve Harvey making funny noises so that we can insert that while he's dying?
Family. Oh, Father God. I kill your kids. Oh, daughter. TT.
Alright, peoples, it is time for me to end this episode. To find out what happens to Necrovanth, be sure you tune in next time for part 2 of this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I love you all. Hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Porcupine ball.